Here we go. Round 7 of the South Region Series is on the track with the Junior Cruisers, and Josh Werner has literally flown down that first straight. Already built up quite a lead there. He's gone ahead of Josh Martin there in the 2 spot. Then it's like the Prey in 3rd, Maynard in 4. Zach Reynolds Todd in 5 as Josh Werner it is, pulling up quite a lead, pulling away from Josh Martin. Then we've got Nathan Dupre, Toby Maynard. There's like Zach Reynolds Todd, but already down the final straight. Josh Werner taking moto number 1. Martin's going to get the 2. Going to be close for 3. Nathan Dupre hanging on for Toby Maynard. Zach Reynolds Todd, Jack Wiggins was next. Tom Whitaker and Luke Terry as we're going in. Pocket rocket time then, mixed 6th and unders. But this is moto number 2, and Davin and Gatchu in there for Peckham. Got off to a good start. Finn Phillips as well. Oh, we got a casualty at the end of the first straight. That Kellen Joyce on the floor, but he's up quickly. That's good. And it's now Finn Phillips out there in front. Here comes the 4X of Sonny Card. 198. Davin and Gatchu is next. And Mackay Matilda Leak is in there as well. So out there in front, Finn Phillips it is out there. Sonny Card almost losing it on that 3rd straight, but he's still holding it together. And he's catching and Gatchu, if anything. Here comes Sonny Card, but it's Finn Phillips still out there in front. Phillips it is who's going to take it. Card in 2nd. And Gatchu hanging on from Mackay, and then Matilda League in 5th. So on we go then, moto number 3 coming behind me now. Looks like Kai Blaine there for Andover. Out there in front from Dara Busbridge there in the 2nd. Keith, Stevens and Dubman, 3 in a line, battling it out for that 3rd spot. So Kai Blaine it is out there in front. Busbridge there in the 2, Stevens in 3. 873, Samson Townsend now at the 4. Harry Keats in 5, Freddie Dunman in 6. Sally Heath Buckham back in 7, but it is the 2-2-0. Kai Blaine for Andover. He's going to take moto number 3. Busbridge, Stevens and Townsend were next. Moto number 4 coming up then, more from the 6 and unders. And it looks like it might be Trowbridge, is that out there? No, it's Reed Hughes, sorry, of TNT. With Luke Wilcox there out in the 2nd spot. Charlie Keith and Ben Longley in there. Ben Longley's now up in the 3rd. Charlie Keith's in 4th. And then in 5th, Charlie Poulter. And in 6th, that is Austin Trowbridge. So Reed Hughes it is, still out there in front. From 7.99, Luke Wilcox catching him. And then it's like Ben Longley, he's going to get the 3rd. As we go on now to the 7-year-olds. Oh, we got a casualty once again down on the end of that first straight. Didn't quite see who it was. It's Xander Mavarone right out there in front. So Xander it is out there in front. 580 is next. Daniel McDermott, Elsa Rendell Todd and James Trowbridge. Then it's Edward Mack and Ollie Wilcox, so that meant that Ralph Stefanovs must have been the rider who crashed out. He's up okay. Xander's come across the line to take the win. Yeah, Ralph Stefanovs, give him a round of applause as he comes past you. Moto number 6 then, more from the 7-year-olds. We got Klotz, Kennard, Davies, Summerfield, Milton and Nelson. And coming interviewers like Carl Summerfield. He's one of the high flyers in the 7-year-olds this year in the South. He's out there in front. Thomas Klotz there for Peckham. Up to 2, just about to be challenged by Jack Davey. There's Jack Davey without a number plate, Tina. So when he comes past, it should be 459, Tina. If you're listening down on the finish line. No number plate on this second rider, 459. He's got a side plate. So if someone has a word with him. Carl Summerfield it is come through. There's more from the 7-year-olds now. Charlie Granger leading this one. Harrison Davis is in there with Wilf Pickering battling out for second. Then we've got a bit of a gap to Thomas Barker and Adam Sweetman and Zach Twitchin. But Charlie Granger's the man in this one to catch, and no one's going to do that. Charlie's going to take it. Will Pickering and Harrison Davis 2 and 3. Now we have got the girls, 7 and 8 year olds, and one rider really going for it, Thea Gaynor. A long way clear of all the others, and there's a right battle going on for that second spot. Thea Gaynor's coming past me now, a long way clear of Lucy Simpson. And then we've got Amelia Harvard-Taylor. Lacey Baird is in there in that 4th spot, but Thea Gaynor, no problem for her. She's out there in front, and she's across the line taking the win. Lucy Simpson's going to get the second. Amelia Harvard-Taylor in third. 6-4 out in front. That's Otis Miller. From right here, Merton Saints out there in front. 2:08 Lewis Fletcher for TNT. And here comes Lewis Longley on his outside for Runnymede. But coming down the final straight now, Otis Miller out there in front. Lewis Fletcher's holding on from Lewis Longley in third. Oh, rider going down head over heels, somersaulting almost down by the finish line. I couldn't quite see who it was. But out there in front with moto number 10 is the 99 of Oak Buchan. Then we've got the number 8 of Ewan Monday. 481 Jake Warfield in there with Ollie O'Brien. So just being waved around this fallen rider, Oak Buchan, they're nice and safe. Dylan Bound, Samuel Day, Miles Gudgeon, Leo Kirpinen, Max Studman, Arne Somont, your runners and riders in this one, and it's Kirpinen out there in front. Merton Saints, make some noise, your man's out there in front. Leo Kirpinen, here he comes on 818-394 is next. That's Miles Gudgeon of Gosport, and here comes Arne Somont for Andover. Sweeping round, and Arne Somont has now got the 2. Kirpinen, though, still out there in front. Esselmont in the 2. 594 is next. That's Miles Gudgeon there for Gosport, and it's Gosport back in 4 with Samuel Day. But Kirpinen he's taking it. Moto number 12, Pistol Pattern out there in this one. Then we've got the number 10 of Lucas Ellis. 804 Sam Perry Ogden. So it's Lorenz Patton out there in front. 10 in second is Ellis. 804 is next, Perry Ogden. Then the Hawks in there, Lewis Clark back in the 4. But it's Lorenz Patton, no mistakes. Across the line, taking the win. Ellis gets the 2. And it's going to be close for this 3rd place. Sam Perry Ogden and Lewis Clark together across the line. 457 Ben Davey leads them out again. Another one for Merton. But up the inside, here comes the number 3. That's Casey Markley. And then we've got the number 1 of Billy Brown in there in 3rd spot. So strong lineup in this one. Oh, Billy Brown's down. Brown's gone while in 3rd place. So that left the number 3 out there in front. Casey Markley take it. Ben Davey gets the 2. Billy Brown's up okay. Ryder Joyce is leading out moto number 14. Then we've got the 103 of Sydney Hatton. Matthew Lovell's in there in 3rd. And Nightwood in there for 3 and 4. With Brandon Champion there coming through. But it's Ryder Joyce out there in front. From the 103 in second, Sydney Hatton. And then Brandon Champion coming through for 3rd, just ahead of Matthew Lovell. As we're going on to moto number 15, 9-year-olds again. Bailey Miller's out there in front from Sasha De Souza. Hannah Hedges is in there, she's in 3rd. Then we've got Luke Hayward and Leo Holdsworth. And Mehmet Good. Well, we'll call him Mehmet for now. I'll work on that surname. 941 out there in front. Bailey Miller is going to take it. Moto 16. Looks like Kai Kemp out there for Runnymede. Out there in front, Max Davis coming through there for Greenwich. And Max Davis has gone from third to first. And meanwhile, round the outside, Alfie Norris is in the mix as well. He's coming through. But it's Max Davis still out there in front. Alfie Norris and Kai Kemp. Then we've got the 52s, that Adam Sweetman in there. In the 4. Girls 9 and 10-year-olds this time around. Lucy Monday out there in front in this one. 253. Scott Motherwain Wright. Then Samantha Baird. Stephanie Mack and Pippa Stevens. That's the order. But Lucy Monday still out there in front. Sky Wright is there in the 2. Samantha Baird in 3. Stephanie Mack in 4. Pippa Stevens in 5. And it's the number 8 plate, Lucy Monday, Team Thrill, TNT, across the line, taking the win. As we've got another gate for the 9 and 10-year-olds. Sophie Price, Mia Jacobs, Shani Harris-Sharwood, Tegan Jacobs and Lily Adams. 486 Mia Jacobs, it is out there in front, but 485 Tegan Jacobs is coming after her. So the Peckham sisters out there in front. 486 leads 485. Mia leads Tegan, but Tegan coming up that inside. But this is going to be close. It's Tegan on the far side, Mia on the near side, and they are close. We'll let those sisters argue amongst themselves about that one. Adam Gilbert leads this one out. Juicy Fruit Craig is there in the 2. I'll be in trouble if I don't call him that. 20 is next, that's Rowan Barnes. Then the 905 Rocco Dove is in there as well in 4. But it's Adam Gilbert out there in front. Juicy Fruit in 2. 20 is next, Rowan Barnes. He gets the 3rd. There's more from the 10-year-olds. 3 full gates for these guys. And it looks like one Pablo Riveros is out there in front. Joshua Abbott there in the 2. And then we've got Dylan Merrick in 3 for the Hawks. But Joshua Abbott has now moved through. Out there in front, one Pablo Riveros there in the 2. Dylan Merrick's coming through, but I think he's going to be held for 3rd. Joshua Abbott taking the win. Moto 21 then, more from these 10-year-olds. Luca Thurlow is out there in front in this one. Looks like Nico Satchel up there into the 2 spot. 898 Daniel Howes is next. 674 Robert Head. 732 Connor Busbridge. There's Thurlow out there in front. Satchel's there in the 2. Howes in 3. Head in 4. And Connor Busbridge gets the 5. Moto 22 then coming down the 2nd straight at Yanel. 655 Lenny Cheeseman out there in front for Peckham. Oliver Nisco for Runnymede is next. And then we've got the 21 of Charlie Black, Daniel Within there as well. Then it's Ches Rolfe and the 208 of Sean Tobin. And it's all going off out the front. Charlie Black coming from 1st to 3rd. Charlie Black it is, come through the death. Oliver Nisco in 2nd, Cheeseman in 3rd. Caden James leading out Moto 23 for the 11-year-olds. Then we've got Oakley Hassel there in the 2. James out there in front. Hassel's in the 2. Chernuska's in 3. Suleiman in 4. Alex Davey and Zach Rendell Todd battling out for the 5. Caden James coming down the final straight. He's going to take this win for Peckham. Moto number 24. 067 Beastie Boy Marnham out there in front. Tyler Carter's there in the 2. Josh Marnham out there in front. Tyler Carter battles on for that third spot. It's like Alfie J. Wallace involved in that battle. But it's Marnham out there in front. Josh Marnham comes across the line. Tyler Carter gets the 2. And it might have been Ashley Rogers there for night. So Moto 25, here we go. The last in round 1 for the 12-year-olds. Looks like Ty Sullivan is out there in front in this one. So Sullivan it is out there in front. Nathan Dupre in the 2. Dan Pearce is up in the 3. Jacob Davis in 4 for Greenwich. So Sullivan it is for Hackney out there in front. Nathan Dupre for Peckham in the 2. Here goes Dan Pearce though with a move through. And Dan Pearce now has got into the 2 spot. But Ty Sullivan looks like he's got one in the bag here for Hackney. Sullivan it is taking it. Pearce in 2. Ivan Cruiser now. It's like Kim Bent has showing the boys how it's done here. Warfield's there in the 2. Mike Wong is there in the 3, I think, though. Yeah, it is Mike Wong there in 3. 932 Miles Gold is next. And then we've got the 9 of Mike Whitaker. But out there in front, Kim Bent it is. Showing the boys how it's done. Warfield's going to get the 2. Wong in 3. Gould in 4. Whitaker gets the 5. As we go on Moto 27, more from the Open Cruisers now. And it looks like Stephen Hassel. He's the man out there in front. Retro Racing in 2 and 3. That looks like Willats and Boughton. And they might be into 4th place there. Max Braggers trying to move around the outside of Paul Terry. But it's Hassel who's got out there in front. Willats is going to get the 2. Paul Terry now making a move there. Very close on the line for 3 between Boughton and Terry. Max Bragger is next. Then it was James Pritchard. More from the Open Cruisers now. Looks like Fermore's out there in front. This is Ben Fermore leading the way. From 401, that was Pat Robinson next. Then we got Matt Pickering in 3. Liam Bowman there up in the 4. Was that Grifter? It's Liam Bowman. With next was Matt Griffin. Here we go, Sergio got away well, but from the middle it looked like Carter. Also around the outside, Anthony Howes coming a long way round. We're coming down the first straight now, the second straight I should say. And it's Carter out there in front, 3 in the line going after him. It looks like Fernandez up the inside though, takes in the lead now. It's Fernandez, now Howes, Carter, one pair in the mix as well. This ain't over yet. Oh, and it's getting very close. And Anthony Howes is trying to move through, but Sergio Fernandez holds on. Howes in second, one Pera, and Carter in 4. Super Cruiser second rank then. We've got Martinez, Blakes, Berno, Bidet, and Young. There's Zoltan Bidet out there for Hungary in the lead for the Hawks. Then we've got Berno there in the 2. Gabriel Martinez is there in the 3. Blakes is in 4. That leaves Adrian Young in 5. But Zoltan Bidet already a long way clear of Mario Berno. It's Zoltan Bidet who's going to take this moto. Berno's there in the 2. And there's Gabriel Martinez in 3. Here we go then, the 13-year-olds now. Jack Bodman already clear, and Evan Watson's going with him there in the 2 spot. Sebastian Pantlin's moving up in the 3, but Bodman looking smooth, looking good. Coming past me now. Evan Watson out on his own there in the 2 spot. Bit of day low between himself and Sebastian Pantlin. But Bodman looks smooth in that one. Watson was next, then it was Pantlin. Moto 32, more from the 13-year-olds. Ethan Craik out there in front, followed by Emily Arena there in the 2 spot. Ben Curlin in there as well with Travis Wilson, his teammate, and another Factory Team Bikes rider in there as well, Oscar Ricketts. So Factory Team Bikes are 1st, 3rd, 4th and 5th with Emily Arena for LP65 getting the 2nd, Ethan Craik then getting the winner. As Moto 33 for the 13-year-olds now out on track. And it's Team Thrill out in the lead this time, Nicholas Oaten. Denny Laborde there for Peckham in the 2 spot. And then Alec Monday in 3. Looks like Ben Starkey's in 4. Scott Bell in 5 and Jamie Baird in 6. And he's going to finish that way and all. Nicholas Oaten taking it. Denny Laborde then in the Denny Laborde in 2. And Alec Monday gets the 3. Josh Werner looked very impressive on his cruiser earlier on, and he's doing well on the smaller wheels as well. Josh Werner it is out there in front. Looks like Kobe Joyce is up into the 2. Reece Spelling and Broden Howard 3 and 4. But Josh Werner out there in front, taking it. Kobe Joyce together there with Reece Spelling, Broden Howard in 4. So 13 and 14-year-old girls now out on the track. There's that Ellie Junker out there in front with Izzy Pope in the 2. And also moving up, looks like 763, Miriam Peel. 938 next, Chloe Long. 099, Willow Kirkman in 5. But it's Ellie Junker out there in front. She's coming across the line to take the win. Miriam Peel and Izzy Pope close for second. Let's go into the 14-year-olds now. Moto 36, Hackney out there in front in this one. Looks like Nathan Congatong. Who's your leader? Toby Harris in there now. Going on the inside, Toby Harris getting a move, finding a way through. As Toby Harris is going to take it. Congatong in the 2 with Jason Daly for the Hawks. Ooh, holding on for 3 maybe. 14-year-olds now in Moto number 37, who's out there in front in this one. It looks like Nathan Rogers for Knightwood. Rogers is out there in front. Sharp is there in the 2. Edwards in 3. Henderson in 4. Joseph Castle in 5. And then we got Harrison and Marshall. But it looks like Nathan Rogers going to take the win in this one. Keevan Sharp in the 2. Moto 38 then, and it's Rosdell leading this one out with Joseph Peel there in that 2 spot. Jordell Horsley Horton coming through. Jack Lewington is next. Then we got the 876 rather of Robert Fletcher. Then Lloyd Freeman in there as well. But Rosdell it is who's taking the win in this one. Jordell in the 2, and it's a mighty close thing for that 3rd spot. Reece Deans looking quick here in the 15-year-olds in Moto 39. Already coming past me now with Logan Dixon there in the 2 spot. 0-1 on the plate. Connor Hedges next. Lewis Giles trying to find a way through there, back in 5th place ahead of Sam Wang. Reece Deans it is who's taken the win. Logan Dixon gets the 2. Joe Brewer leading them out then for the Hawks in 821. This is Moto 40 for the 16s. Brewer is out there in front. 590 is next. Blaine Ridge Davis there in that 2 spot. So Joe Brewer is out there in front. Blaine Ridge Davis there in the 2. Jules Newell in the 3. William Barsom gets the 4. Carriage Richards in 5. 17 to 29-year-olds, we got Brindley Savage out there in front from the number 4 plate of Furmore. Then we got 39 Barney Priest in there. Brindley Savage is out there in front, but here comes the fast finishing Stealth Rider Furmore. It was close on the line for Brandon Furmore and Brindley Savage. 17 plus ladies, and it's Natalie Edwards out there in front. Sky Norris there in the 2. Battles on for the 3rd spot. Lucy Luckhurst being forced wide there by Sylvie Vargas. Megan Doohig is in there with Della Catford, but it's Natalie Edwards out there in front. She's going to take it. Sky Norris going to get the 2. Vargas in 3. Close for 4. Okay, we need the next round of motos. We're getting near the finish of round 1, so round 2 need to be sorting themselves out in the pens. As we are on Masters now, and it looks like Pinnock out there in front in this one. There's Mike Pinnock taking the win there. As we go now to vets in moto number 44. There's Philip Genet in there for Merton, but up the inside there, the one plate coming through must be Tony Phillips Pittman, then Jason King, Ryan Davis, Mike Baggs, they're the front 5. And Tony Phillips Pittman is out there in front. Jason King coming through there to grab the second for Genet. And then it was Ryan Davis in 4. More from Vets, Chris Potter out there, but here comes Neil Stewart, the Warlock out there in front now. Potter's in the 2. Bernie Shell there in the 3, being taken, I think, by Craig Hughes. We're coming down the final straight now. It's Stewart with Potter coming back at him. Neil Stewart hanging on, Potter, Hughes. The 1, 2, 3. 30-plus ladies cruisers now on track. Kim Batsford out there in front in this one. Bethany Fletcher's there in the 2. 216 is next, Nicola Kennard, and then the 150 of Kimberly Burrows. Oh, it looks like we lost Chloe Painter at the end of the first straight. Dad's making sure she's all right. She all right, Darren? Yeah. And Bethany Fletcher getting the 2. And we've got more from the ladies 30-plus cruisers. Kelly McKay, Michelle Eaton, Tabitha Rendell, Rennie Dywell. And it looks like the one player, Michelle Eaton, is out there in front. Rennie Dywell's there in the 2. Kelly McKay, I should say, in the 3. Tabitha Rendell in 4. So out there in front, Michelle Eaton going to take it. Rennie Dywell, then Kelly McKay and Tabitha Rendell. We'll go now regional payback, and it's Carlos Vasquez out there in front in this one. With Kai White giving chase. Vasquez, White, Hudson, Adam Bidet and Owen Baxter. Those are the 5 riders, and Vasquez, is he holding on? Kai White there in the 2. Hudson coming back there for some more in the 3. They've only got the 9 riders in payback today, but coming through, it looks like Gideon Arena and Will Smith. Arena is out there in front. Smith is there in the 2. Then it looks like, Bailey Rich Davis, I should say. But Arena is out there in front. Rich Davis there in the 2. And it's going to be close for 3 between Jordan Firma and Will Smith.